Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Miss Randomness channel. If you're new to this channel, please remember to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Today we are going to shoot a very random but very important video, especially for aspiring entrepreneurs. Are you thinking of starting a business? I'm going to be giving you a few things that you need to know before you start. I'm also going to give you the most practical advice that I never got from anyone. I know it can be quite overwhelming, but I'm going to give you a few things that you need to focus on when you're starting. So the first thing that you need to focus on is why you're starting the business. What is the purpose? What problem does the business solve? So an idea on how to know which business to start, you can either focus on your passion or your skills. You either start a business that you're interested in doing or start a business according to the skills that you have. Before you start your business, you also need to do your research so that you can understand who your potential clients are and also to get an idea of how other businesses that are similar to the business that you want to start are doing. While you're talking about clients, I need you to understand that your friends are not the target market. You are not starting your business so that you can serve your friends. Your friends can be your clients, but they are not the target market. So when you're starting, you just need a simple plan with clear goals and strategy. I know so many of you are going to come at me for this, but you do not need a 50-page plan. That you do not need for real. I have nothing against business plans, but I think that most of them are not practical and they do not make sense. As long as you have a clear goal on where you're starting and what's going to happen in the next few months, like you have a plan, you have a strategy, I feel like that's good enough. You don't need a business plan that does not even make sense. We've agreed that you need to know what business you're going to do. You need to have your target clients. You also need to figure out a small plan on how you're going to be making money, because the idea here is to make money. That's why we are in business. As much as you need to serve people and solve a problem, you need to make money. That's the bottom line. So after doing your research, you're going to be having basic projections on how the business will go and how it will perform for the next few months. The next decision for you to make is whether you're going to do the business as a sole proprietor, which is you're doing the business all by yourself. You're making the decisions, you're taking the risk, and you're taking the benefits. Either that or you're going to have partners. So if you're going to be in a partnership and it's your first business, I want to tell you that 99.9% of the people can't be trusted. Anything that involves money, people cannot be trusted. So you already know that for you to operate a business in any country, you need to get your permits. You need to get the legal documents. So I encourage you to just get the documents for your mental peace. Just get the documents. I know most people say that there is a way around it, but for your mental peace, please just get the documents. I know I said that you need to get your legal documents, but I also need you to know that you're going to meet some very weird, corrupt people in those offices. Luckily, if you're young, it might be a plus for you because some of these people are just nice to young people, or maybe they were just nice to me. But don't lose hope. You can either get someone who is already in business to connect you to the right people, because those who have been in business for long actually know who to talk to, especially when they need papers renewed. So the next thing that you need to do is set a budget and track your expenses. Once you start your business, have a budget for it. Just because the money is there does not mean that the money needs to be spent. This has taken me a long time to learn. You also need to track your expenses. Know where your money is going. Know what you're spending money on. So once you start your business, you need to network with the people who are in the same business, especially around your area. These are the people who are going to be so helpful to you because they can share clients, they can help you solve your problems, they can even tell you what to expect in that business. So you need to network with these people because they know better and they're going to give you ideas, and you can also share some ideas that you have. As for me, these people have given me so many clients, and we always talk, like in case there's anything that has come up, in case there's a problem, we got each other. The next thing that you need to focus on, if you're in business, you need to focus on your customer experience. You need to give the clients an experience that will make them come back You also need to give them an experience that will make them refer other people to you. Okay? So I'm not saying that the customer is always right. I'm just saying that there is always a better way to solve any misunderstanding between you and a client. Just be nice, be calm, be patient, listen to your clients, because the better the experience you give your clients, the more they're about to refer you, the more they're going to be coming back to you. So when you're dealing with clients, you need to handle their complaints, you need to respond quickly. The funny thing about entrepreneurship is that it's quite lonely. No one talks about this much, but entrepreneurship is lonely. You're going to be alone most of the time. It's just going to be you and your business and your clients. Most of these clients end up being your friends, depending on how well you handle their complaints. And it's just going to be you and your clients and your business, like for the better part of the year. In this process, you end up losing your friends. You've not lost your friends because you don't like each other anymore. You've lost your friends because you just don't get to meet as much because you're focusing on your business. The last thing we're going to talk about is that you need to be resilient. You can't just give up. You need to be resilient enough to keep going. Even on the bad days, you need to keep going, okay? And you need to keep learning. Whatever happens, just if anything goes wrong, learn from it. The next time you'll do better and you'll know better. I need to tell you that business is not easy. Being an entrepreneur is not easy. As long as you have the right mindset, you're going to learn, okay? And you're going to grow from it. You're going to be asking your friends whether it's a good idea for you to start a business, especially friends who are not entrepreneurs. Of course, they're going to scare you. Just go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'm right here telling you, go for it. Stop holding yourself back because of fear. Just go for it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It's either a lesson or your business is going to thrive. Okay? The next year at this time, you're going to be in a totally different place. You'll have learned a lot. Your business will be thriving. If it does not work out, then you're going to get a better idea to start a different business. Right now, you're going to do it with experience. Okay? So just go for it. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye. Until next time.